Welcome back, Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic slash Non-Classic. This episode number 676, number 580. Yep, two more books. All right. First up, it's Amazing Spider-Man: Renew Vows. 8 years, Volume 3, 8 years later, with new writer Jodie Holster. Yep, she takes over the writing duties, and she's still the writer to this very day. This, and so far, also as far as I know, there's no signs book being canceled. Thank God for that. Artwork for issues. There's a two story arc here. First arc is done by Nick Rucci, who does issues 13 and 15. Nancy Stockman does issues 16 to 18. Yeah, the first arc is mostly Annie's first day at high school. Yeah, going to high school, and Peter taking over as teacher because apparently. Oh yeah, and that happens actually next arc. Mostly, it's an arc dealing with the lizard. Yeah, the lizard. That essentially put. Oh yeah, and because you see a couple guys muggers, she gets the sort of name of Spider Mom. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, and this little storyline, just the first half of it, and the second half is just at the high school. Yep. We're trying to deal with kids, stuff like that. It's pretty good set of storylines, and I do recommend it. I know my friend Tivia loves the series, one of his personal favorites, and I can't wait for Volume 4 to comes out. Yeah, I kind of was hoping to get this a little sooner, but yeah, one thing about Marvel that I do like about it is they release trades right after the storyline ends. Unlike DC, you wait like 3 or 4 months after a storyline ends before they finally release a damn trade. Yep. I'm gonna get this book 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. Alright, next up is X-Men Gold, Volume 5, Cruel and Unusual. This collects issues 21 to 25 of X-Men Gold. Written by Mark Guggenheim. Yeah, he writes all the issues in here. The artwork, there's about a few different artists on here. First is Diego Bernard. Second, he does issues 21 to 22. 23 and 24 is done by Thauny Salas, and the last issue is now by Pablo Sakura and Luis Lewis. Yeah, and this also kind of follows what happens during the page of Iceman, where he's offered his chance to start his own team, because about partway through the storyline, yeah, the Gold team is now at the start of this. Old Man Logan leaves the team. Yep, he leaves. Basically, he leaves the book, and this also kind of cuts down on how many books he appears in. Lowers down from 3 books. Actually, it was lowered down at this point. I think it was lowered down from 4 to about 3. But since he also has Astonishing the X-Men as well, it's now been lowered down to 2 books, and soon might be lowered down to 1 due to Lethal Weapon X as well. Yeah, they even brought back the Shredded Man. Yeah, the Shredded Man appears in here as well, which is a little weird. They're bringing him back. First time since the first arc of McKinney Avengers. Yeah, I was a little surprised to see that. Also, yes, I do know that this series is going to be ending soon. After issue 36, and yes, I do know about what happened in issue 30. That will be talked about when I get chances to get my hands on Volume 6. I gotta say, really good set of issues, and I love the new team that Iceman forms. It's basically Ink, Armor, Rogue, Magic, and Pyro. Though this, of course, is new Pyro, who was manipulated by Mesmero, of course, joined the team as well, while the X-Men were off in jail because Mesmero manipulated them to attacking the police. And they sort of forced a release due to, and they also set up something that we'll explore later with the return of Storm's hammer from Asgard, where she's kind of like an Asgardian goddess. Well, because she's smoking hot, so there's that. I love the fact that Guggenheim finally put Magic on a team, because apparently for the past year, ever since Regenesis, apparently Magic wasn't allowed to be on any team at all for some reason, even though she kind of been part of the X-Men roster since 2011. Yes. For roughly about 6 years, she's always been part of an X-Men roster. And then for some reason, apparently the writers at the X-Writer just forgot to put her on a book, though she did occasionally appear as a recurring character in the Jean Grey book, which I'm happy she appeared there. But I kind of wish she would appear a little more often. But despite that, this is actually really, really good. I do highly recommend it, and I love the fact that you have a reformed villain, and also Magma, formerly New Mutants. She rejoins the X-Men, does some fighting as well, which is really nice. And also Storm gets some case of her claustrophobia, which causes her to destroy her solitary cell. Oh yeah, and Callisto is at this particular prison called the Box. Yeah, the Box was actually a prison that showed up in AVX Consequences, which I'm a little surprised Guggenheim decided to bring it back because the person was created by Karen Gillian, the guy who put magic on an X-Men team. Though she is currently featured in New Mutants Dead Souls miniseries with Matthew Rosberg, which I highly recommend that series. It's really damn good. I give this book 9.5 out of 10. It's a great way to set up a new status quo for this series. And I love the fact that this particular roster for Gold finally expanded after 20 issues. Yeah, after 20 issues of having the same roster, which has mostly been these people for 20 issues. It has mostly been Nightcrawler, Colossus, Storm, Old Man Logan, Kitty, and Pestilence, aka Rachel Gray. Though Old Man Logan leaves his team, Colossus moving over Astonishing X-Men, and I love the new lineup. This lineup is really damn good. I love the fact Armor is finally on an X-Men team, first time in probably 4 years, because it almost seemed like the X-Men writers didn't know what to do with her. Put her on an X-Men team. That's the best idea you could do for her. Those of you curious who created Armor, Joss Whedon did that. Yep. Ink is actually a creation, I believe, of Guggenheim. Yeah, Guggenheim created him for the series Young X-Men. So I'm not surprised he's here. Yeah. Overall, really great book. 9.5 out of 10. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, which is going to be 2 TMNT books. You'll find out what they are in the next episode, okay? But do see you there. Bye.